very, very relaxed hangout session. And I'm sitting here with Ryan Saul from Modern Sons. Can you hear us, dude?
Perfect.
Okay, there we go. Cool. Now I can hear you. And then also to the bottom of me here is Mr. B-Eazy. And then over to my left, I think, is Miss K-Soul.
Hi.
So we have 3 former featured artists here on the Musicians Roundtable tonight. It's so exciting. Can you tell I'm excited?
You're always excited.
Don't everybody talk at once now. So this is actually like, we had a show, well, last week it was just me and Dave. So regardless of who's going to be here, we're going to be here every Thursday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time for now, doing this Musicians Roundtable. And it's kind of like we started this show. Dave's going to be here in a few minutes. We started this show because we had so many submissions coming through, both free and featured artist submissions, that we couldn't fit them all on a normal show. So we decided to sort of take this Musicians Roundtable, an idea we had on Blab, which we kind of all have been on Blab. I think B-Eazy was even on Blab, his interview. And we kind of wanted to take that idea and put it on Facebook and YouTube and just live stream it everywhere and listen to music. And then, it's a good place for everybody to hang out, network, get to know people that are in your genre, not in your genre, but are all independent musicians doing the indie thing. So, we'll be we'll talk about topics of interest to indie musicians. We'll probably pick a theme or something every week starting in the near future. But for now, we're just kind of hanging out. So why don't we go around the table and introduce ourselves and let everybody know where we are and what we're doing and all that stuff. Why don't we start with ladies first?
All right. Good evening, everybody. I am K-Soul from Chicago, Illinois. I am a R&B soul singer-songwriter. This summer, I released my single, Time to Fly, followed it with a music video, and I'm currently working on my full-length album. And I'm excited to be here tonight.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to have you. I was glad when you confirmed, so great. Mr. B-Eazy. People know you, but give us your spiel, man.
B-Eazy. I'm an MC with Know That Entertainment. I released the Lonely Stoner EP back in July. Currently working on shooting some videos, some visuals for a few of those songs. Mainly Sexual Exchange. One of the last songs on that EP, I think. I'm going to be doing a video for that. Y'all can expect that at the top of the year. And Tuesday, I'll be dropping a new song with one of my collaborators It's Mr. Alexander.
Cool. That's cool stuff. Mr. Touring Ryan Saul from Modern Sons. You've been touring a lot, dude. What you been up to?
Yeah, we just got back from 2 weeks in Nevada and a bunch of places in California. Yeah, super fun. Kind of tired, still catching up. Just got back a couple days ago, and lucked out coming back into Bozeman, Montana, where we're from, with the weather, and now it's just dumping snow outside. So
I can relate, man. I drove home in whiteout conditions tonight, so
really nice. Yeah,
and I was driving faster than everybody else, of course. So
just catching up on sleep. But we had a great tour experience. And
Awesome. Well, Werba's going to be here in a few minutes. He wanted to tell everybody that he got clock blocked. You can go to strangehuman.com and look up clock blocked, I guess, and find out what he means by that. I'm sure he'll explain when he gets here. He should be here in about 5 minutes or so. So Sam, let's go ahead and listen to a song. I hope you 3 got to listen to the tunes. Ryan, you just came in here, actually, so you did not. So you may want to just sort of maybe put on some earphones or just sort of mute your mic and listen to the music so you can have an opinion. We do 2-minute samples of each of the songs, and we have 4 tunes tonight. So the idea behind the roundtable for now, because we don't have really themes or topics or anything like that, is that we're going to, pick a song basically every 15 minutes, and then we'll kind of listen to it. Just give our general opinions. if you feel like there's something you don't like about it, there should be a reason behind it. Don't just say that sucks, basically, because we don't want to hurt anybody. Hurt somebody's feelings. That's going to happen no matter what, because you're critiquing somebody's music. But just be careful about what you say, and don't just say that shit sucks or whatever. So. Anyway, Sam, let's go ahead and let's start with Dora with Just Use Me. This one's a very interesting one. Right. That was Dora, Just Use Me, here on the Musicians Roundtable. I'm JoJo Keys, sitting here with Ryan Saul from Modern Sons, B-Eazy, who I always just call B-Eazy because I'm lazy, and then Miss K Soul. Save the best for last. So I'm sitting with 3 former featured artists on the Indie Music Plus site over the last year. So it's fitting that it's the end of the year, because our business has really gone a lot of places I never imagined it would go, and we're doing cool things like this, like live streaming and having community events, and just the community's growing in general, and I'm really excited. So I'd like to know what y'all thought about Dora. K-Soul, what do you think?
I was really kind of vibing with it in the beginning. It had a cool feel to it, but when it got to the end, I just wasn't sure. It felt almost like the song was interrupted. So I think I would want to ask the artist, what was the inspiration behind that last part of the record?
Did you get to listen? Did you go and listen to the whole song? Because I just do like 2-minute samples just to preview them.
No, I did not get a chance to do that.
Okay, cool. So then I'm just saying, because the last part may be just a cutoff. So I don't know what you meant by last part, but yeah. So you didn't dig the screamo stuff too much?
Yeah, it sounded like someone else came on, and it was kind of a muffled voice. I wasn't sure exactly what was going on, and maybe listening to the record in its entirety may answer that question, but I still think I would like to know what the artist's inspiration was behind it.
Of course. I've tried to find Dora on Facebook. Couldn't find that artist on Facebook. I'm sure they're on Twitter somewhere or Facebook. It's ELDORA. So
you can't listen to the song, JoJo?
Sorry, man?
You can't listen to the song?
We listened to it.
Oh.
You didn't hear it?
No.
Oh, okay, all right.
Sucked.
Well, you came in really late, so I didn't actually get to send you the preview. But what I'm going to do, actually, while B-Eazy is telling me what he thinks, I'm going to actually send you the preview songs, so while we play them, you can listen to them. I didn't realize you. Or if you want to get your phone, you can also listen to it while we play it. Like go to the live stream on YouTube or Facebook. So, but I'll send you the link. Sorry about that, man.
No worries.
Oh, B.
Well, since my good buddy Dave isn't here to be the Simon Cowell tonight. Okay, so I was feeling production on it. Like Kay said, it was like the beginning was kind of drawing me in. You know, it had this really mesmerizing sound, and then I guess the female vocals on the chorus, it was really good for me. But then this harsh voice comes in, and I can barely really understand what they were saying. It was like, I felt like I went from watching kids playing in the playground to somebody trying to bless my soul.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I totally understand.
For me, I told you guys this last time though. Like, I'm not a fan of the yelling harshness on record. It's just it took away from the song, and it made me not really pay attention to what the words you were saying were, but more of the fact that, wow, this is a harsh contrast compared to what I just heard the female vocals doing on the chorus.
It was a soup mix of stuff, that's for sure.
So, I mean, I liked it. I feel like it definitely started off strong, but I do feel like if I was going to give some constructive criticism, it would probably be to change up a little bit on the delivery of those verses, because it definitely takes away from the word.
Cool. I'm just looking at some of the comments here. Of course, they put in Dave's clock blocked tonight, just so everybody knows. Sam, thanks for sending those MP3s to Ryan. I appreciate that. Saved me a lot of hassle. I was trying to find the link. So my opinion is I liked everything about it. Overall, I thought it was interesting and unique and artistic. I like metal a lot, so that voice didn't really surprise me. I mean, it did surprise me because when it said Dora just used me featuring, I'm sorry I didn't put in who was featured, who was, who the artist was that was featured, I forget, but I was like, oh, interesting, it's featuring somebody, might have been the girl's name, but what my initial reaction was, it's featuring an artist in a metal band or something like that. I thought that was, I don't know, that was my initial thoughts. But anyway, so Dave, come on, where are you, man? I'm going to message him to see where we are, where he is. So
check it out, JoJo.
You checked it out?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Give me your thoughts, man.
All right, it kind of sounds like it's like perfectly teed up so that some DJ can just like throw it in the middle of his mix and use, it's only like, less than 2 minutes long. So it sounds like it's just like perfectly teed up for like, like a dance club, like that's why they recorded this. But the female's vocals are beautiful. Just really simple song,
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
It's just very, very simple.
It is in a lot of ways and very, very different. So that's probably a reason maybe that it didn't quite make our main show. I mean, like, I don't really put any limits or rules on who makes the indie music live show, but even genre wise or, the quality has to be there and the vision has to be there to be on the main show. And I just think that this song was like perfect for this show here. So I appreciate your opinions. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Let's see. All right, so this is a guy that's been hanging around for a while. I've seen this name around. We're going to listen to I Don't Know by Illchild.
Something's been missing. I don't know anymore. amazing. Times when I feel caved in, the booth helped me escape it. Lost on the road, I don't know which way to go, I don't know which way to turn. Fill up the swisher with Usher, then I let it burn, alleviate any concerns. I'm guessing I'm a genie, I always find myself in the bottom, asking liquor for advice. I grew up with no role models, always trying to save everybody. Still got my own problems, but who here to save me? Channeling my inner Eminem, growing shady. Chasing my sanity, the struggle so beautiful, vanity. Stop showing love, now they mad at me. I cut them off with some clarity. When I'm down, they not there for me. It's just me apparently. Now I gotta do some soul searching, gotta figure it out before it's closed curtains. Man, I've been tripping, riding and smoking, thinking and sipping. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. In my emotions, man, I've been slipping, trying to stay focused. Something's been missing. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm right at the edge. Swallow or fly, it's all on the line. At war with my head, I'm losing my mind. Was truth or a lie? Who's really with me? Who's really against me? When you up, they friendly. When you down, they your enemy. What's got an enemy? Am I becoming them?
You know what? I don't know. That was Illchild. So who wants to go first? I'm going to let you raise your hands and volunteer up this time. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. No debt.
Okay, so this is kind of my field of expertise. I liked it. I definitely did. I felt like at points on the chorus that the vocals could have been a little bit stronger. Like as in not so much the mix, just as in the singer seemed to be not so much pushing it, but just, going in there and kind of what I like to call the Omarion style of singing. Somebody that has a light voice so they don't really have to do much to sound decent on a record.
Okay.
So, I felt like they could have went harder, but it definitely was a catchy song. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's something that I feel like everybody has said at some point in their lives, so it's easy to get stuck in your head. I definitely like the way they were riding the beat through the verses. Now, on the mixing side, I will say that maybe it's through the speakers that I'm listening through, but it did sound lower at some point in the song. Overall, I liked the song. It was a good song. I definitely could picture myself, like I always say, Joe, getting annoyed by this 100 times on the radio.
What was too low for you? The overall mix or vocals or?
I'll say the vocals, like the overall vocals. But that, again, it could be the speakers that I'm listening out of. So I'm not going to take it away from them. It could be the speakers I'm listening out of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But overall, it was a great song. It just wasn't there.
Sure.
Part of the mix.
Yeah, part of the mix for me was part of it. I'll get to that in a second. So, David Werba's in the house. David, get your ass in here, dude. Come on, we're having a good time tonight. Don't deny yourself. Harleen Quinn says vocals needed to be lifted over the beat some more. Agrees with you. Or she, sorry, I don't know who Harleen is. He, she, do you know who Harleen is? Who's Harleen?
That's my little sister.
That's what I thought. I'm sorry. That's why I was thinking she. Okay, definitely a club song. I love the futuristic beat, good lyrical flow. Yeah. Chris Gilla. Yeah, he didn't say anything. Sorry.
Hey, we got Dave.
Friend of Kay's, right? Chris?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so let's just go down. Welcomes people. Lincoln, Harleen, welcome. Vega. Who's Vega's friend?
Vega Cortez is one of the Know That Entertainment artists. He's also dropping new music tonight on SoundCloud.
Sweet. Go ahead and put a link in there if you want in the comments.
I definitely will as soon as it drops.
Yeah, so like I said before, we're also on YouTube and at YouTube as well tonight. So Ryan, you look like you're chomping at the bit. What'd you think about this one, dude?
I mean, it's a little bit out of my expertise, but it kind of goes into the category just of, like non-hard hitting hip hop right now. Just kind of bores me. It's, I don't know. It's, I mean, like somebody said, it's a club song, and it's like these hip hop club songs are really annoying me right now. It's like hi-hat BS, it was a little bit cluttered at the beginning part, and I don't know, it just didn't strike me as like any different than the rest of them, in my opinion. But I'm like a 90s hip hop dude, so
Sure.
I'm kind of like
Me too.
waiting for some Onyx, Let the Boys Be Boys.
Yeah, dude. Did I just do yeah, dude? No, but seriously though, that's what I grew up with, dude. One of my first rap CDs was like Third Base,
Or so, I would even take Paperboy over some of the stuff that's out now. But
Yeah.
Well, it's just my thoughts.
So let's see. Paid in full says hello to Kay. So so my thoughts real quick. Overall, like the hook and stuff and the singing and stuff was fine. I didn't really hear out of tune notes or anything like that. It was very cluttered. The mix was very the mix overall was very high to me. Like it made my ears hurt a little bit. A lot of and both in the hi-hats and the S's and stuff like that. Lots of to me. And so, it sounded like it was produced well, but almost sort of overdone at the end or something like that to me in the mastering and the mixing. So, good tune though. So, Illchild, thank you for submitting that. So I get to everybody on that one, right?
No.
Okay, what'd you think? I didn't think so. That's what I was asking.
I'm taking it all in. I agree with everything you guys said. I kind of had an issue with the quality of it, but I couldn't quite. JoJo, you just kind of put that in perspective, what it was I was hearing. But I just felt like the guy who was rapping sounded like a little bit of a throwback DMX back from his Rough Rider days, back when they used to do that, really sing-songy rap hip hop with the simple hook on it. I just felt like I heard it before. It felt like they were trying to be like something they had already heard. So I guess for me, it lacked a little originality.
Okay. Cool.
Deep.
You said what?
That was deep.
That was deep. That's for my soul.
No, that's good. That's what I want this for. And remember, if you're the musician that we're talking about or the band that we're talking about, we're just giving our honest opinions, and this is just coming from indie musicians who are just indie musicians. None of us are Grammy winners or anything like that. Hopefully someday, and then hopefully, maybe someday you could say, oh, that Grammy winner critiqued my song one day. But the idea is to build up the community, so we want you to submit your music, and we want to hear it. You can submit your music. I'll just give the spiel real quick on indiemusicplus.com. You can there's a couple different ways you can submit. You can submit for free. We just set up a new system to submit for free. It's very easy and B-Eazy. I just had to say that because just sounded cool. But anyway, you can also go to the store and you can submit to be a featured artist. And those are the ones that get you can submit all of your stuff basically, and we'll look it over and we'll decide if we want to feature you. These 3 people that I'm hanging out with are former featured artists, and I'm sure they can attest, hopefully, that we have promoted the shit out of them the last year, so or so, depending on when they were featured.
I'm definitely satisfied with the promotion.
Excellent. So everybody in the room, whether you're on YouTube, I'm not looking at the YouTube comments. I don't know if there's actually people there. Our YouTube channel only has about 123 subscribers. You can go over there and subscribe right now if you'd like. Whoever's here, go ahead and share this out, please. Twitter, Facebook, anywhere you want to, because ideally, like I was telling everybody earlier that's in the room with me, we want to get hundreds of people in here, all talking about indie music that we're listening to, promoting the music, dropping their links. Even we have the option to have a call-in But it's kind of weird. It's lots of numbers. We got to figure out something with that. But we may have people call in the future. If you have a topic you want to talk about, put it in the comments, and we can I'll make a list of things that we'll talk about week to week. Ideas and networking and working together and all that stuff. Also another thing, real quick, is I have this vision of all these people sitting around, and we'll put a link in the comments, and everybody goes and shares it out. So it's going to be really fun in the next couple of months to see how this show grows. So anyway, I don't know where Werba is, but he's killing me because he's making me do all the talking tonight.
He commented.
I know he commented, but he's killing me. So whenever you want to get in here, dude, feel free.
Also, I want to shout out the people that came in the room.
Go for it.
Peter Gray, it's Mr. Alexander. Also, 2 incredible artists / producers from Chicago. I had to shout them out. Y'all feel free to leave y'all links in the comments if y'all want to.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to put, everybody that's in here, this is what it's about. You don't have to be on screen to be promoting yourself or promoting your music. You can put your links in the comments. I know I'll go through and listen to the music. Like I said before, you can submit on the website also. But it's just a place to share our stuff, So if you like it, share it, pretty much. If you don't like it, just don't worry about it. So let's go ahead and listen to another tune. So I'm going to throw you a curveball here. This is a different sort of genre, and this is what the show is all about. What our Indie Music Plus in general is all about is just indie music. It doesn't matter what genre you are, okay? So Rob Byron, I don't know what genre this is, but I'm hoping you can help me out. So let's listen to that.
That silk dress once again, the one that shines just for me. It's a blessing for the day. It's a rainbow on our way. The one that says, welcome to the mystery. And let its colors run and run down to the midday sun. We will give it all our love. Let its flowers open up. Mystery. The one that says, welcome to the mystery.
Hear and maybe apply it.
A lot of people do too. So, all right, welcome back. I'm sitting here with Miss K Soul and B-Eazy, their neighbors, and they didn't know it until tonight. So maybe we see a future collab going. I don't know. We'll see about that. And then Mr. Ryan Saul from Modern Sons in Montana. So this roundtable is turning out to be excellent for me. Nobody's really on YouTube, but that's all right. We can fix that later as we get more subscribers. But we're still live streaming to YouTube and live streaming to Facebook. So we, like I said, we're all genre here on Indie Music Plus. So this is sort of a country-esque sort of, country rock, I guess. Maybe not even rock, but I heard some Elvis in some of, may not have been this song necessarily, but one of the songs that this guy submitted, I heard some Elvis in his voice. So who wants to go first? And don't forget anybody.
Well, I'll go first this time.
Cool. Go for it.
I heard some jazz in there to me. It had like a jazz, folk, almost ballroom dance type of feel, if you will. I mean, I didn't really have an issue with it. If you're into that music, I don't necessarily wake up and want to hear this particular type of music, but I did like the jazziness of the production, the instrumentation behind it. I thought that was nice.
Cool. Yeah. Any other thoughts? You're pretty short. You got any other thoughts?
No, I feel like it's hard to do this. Even just getting up and deciding you're gonna go into the studio and write a song and record it and put whatever money. So it's like, I don't want to be just overly like dream killer, But I mean, I thought it was okay. I do understand why it's here and not on the main show, I guess. But
sure. Cool. Boys, gentlemen, Mr. Saul.
Kate brought up some good points there. I mean, my grandparents would definitely listen to that. And I see like people in a nursing home like really dancing to it, maybe having like a second love in the nursing home prior to death. But this song has a place. I could like definitely see it in a movie,
Sure.
I mean, exactly like, Kay and I may not be waking up like jamming that like over coffee in the morning to like pump up, But it has its place, and it's not horrible.
right.
That's funny. I've said that about a song recently on one of our shows. But yeah, no, it's like I kind of think of it like the jazz influence that Kay has mentioned, like the saxophone, I think it was in this song, but some of the other song he submitted was sort of the same way. The beginning of it I loved, and then I sort of get lost a little bit into it. I don't know why. I just kind of I'm trying to keep listening to it.
It does has like a lounge country folk thing. I kept.
That's what I heard. That folk.
Yeah,
I liked it. Go
for it. Go for it. Tell us what you thought.
I liked it. Like, I don't have any like. I guess like everybody else, it was like a simple song. It's pretty much gonna be either you like it or you don't. And like they said, I definitely can picture myself a bottle of Jack Daniels. You know what I'm saying? A nice little glass, just looking over my life and my problems. I mean, I definitely could see it as somebody's movie or something. Like, I could definitely see it like for a real dramatic scene in a movie. So it definitely
kind of sound. It. Go ahead, dude. Yeah, I'm just interjecting. It's got that kind of sound. But go ahead, finish your thought.
I liked it. I don't have any overly detailed critiques. Like I said, I liked his voice. I like the tone of the song. I definitely got the jazz, folky kind of influence that everybody else got. Kind of like a jazz, country, folk song. But overall, I definitely liked it. Also, Kay, in the comments, Peter Gray says he just wants to pinch your cheek.
I see that.
Well, so do I. I mean, who doesn't,
Oh my God. Y'all making me blush, and y'all make my cheeks go higher.
Also, okay, you should be happy. Like, these are other artists from Chicago. They're great artists and producers, so it's all networking,
That's what's up. I just put my website in the comments, you guys. So make sure you connect with me on social media.
Yeah, everybody do the same thing too. Put your Twitter, your Facebook, your YouTube, whatever you want in there, because for us, Indie Music Plus, the more comments, the better, because the more exposure we get on Facebook. So go ahead, comment. Just don't put any nasty stuff or anything like that.
Right. I didn't invite those friends.
Exactly. So we got a good crowd tonight, though. This is a lot of fun. So Jared Padone, you can feel free to call in too, man. You got the link. So Werba and Padone, we may see them in here in a little bit. We only have one more song, so.
Hey, one last thing on the last song. I think
that?
I think B-Eazy should do a cover of that in his style, and you know that might be what that song needs. You know, maybe that guy's just a songwriter. You know.
Yeah.
It does have that movie thing to it. I mean, it's funny you guys mentioned that. Like almost everyone mentioned that. I think it does have that thing. Like you could see it as a bed in a song, you know, or
I could picture it in one of Clint Eastwood's movies.
Yes.
You know, he's older, not a younger Clint Eastwood movie, but the movies where he's actually just, you know what I'm saying, accepting his old age.
I'm seeing like Sleepless in Seattle here.
Sure.
Like Sleepless in Seattle 2 in Kansas City.
Yeah, with older people.
Yeah, where they're older then. Yeah, exactly, Kate.
Okay, so I'm being yelled at from the comments. I want to shout out my boy, Joey the Wild Child White. He's a boxer from Iowa. He's about to go for another title fight to see if he can get his second belt. He'll kill me if I don't say that. So shout out Joey the Wild Child White.
All right, Joey.
Awesome.
Good luck on your next fight.
I gotta tell you, I wish I lived in Chicago. I would live there if my wife would let me.
You don't want to be here. It's too cold right now.
Hey, I live in upstate New York. Are you kidding me? I live in between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. I get like 140 inches of snow a year.
And Chicago, you guys have some snow coming. It's hitting us hard.
Yeah, it's definitely. They talking about -8 or -7 or something out here.
It's supposed to be -24 this morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Arlene says the song reminds her of a movie with Dolly Parton and Kenny G.
Yeah, I was looking at that. That's hilarious.
That actually might make for like a good remake of the Bridges of Madison County. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so quality music in its own right, which is why we're listening to it and talking about it, right? So good. I wasn't sure how that song would go over, but I'm glad everybody was digging on it. So
I mean, good music is good music. You know what I'm saying? It translates over.
Exactly. And this show isn't necessarily for the shit submissions that we got. It's not. Those just don't get heard, you know. Like, and I just mean like the ones that are, you know, you hear the tagged beat, you know, or like it's just very low quality, or it just is just not good in general. And you know, I'll either, we just. I mean, I just kind of just there's a threshold basically. But this show is just for the songs didn't make it on the Indie Music Live. Doesn't mean they're not as good necessarily, but they just didn't hit that threshold up there. So anyway, let's see. Sam, what do we got? I don't even know how to say this. How would you say this? Kay, how would you say this?
Okay, which one? Hold on. Let me pull out my list so I can see.
It's Rxchelle, but it's the A is an X.
Rxchelle. I don't know. Just
Rxchelle.
Maybe it's silent. Rxchelle.
There you go. That's possible.
On it.
Or prescription shell. I just made that up right now. I'm sorry, Rxchelle.
Yeah, that was funny. I'm sorry too.
That was funny though. I'm pretty funny. Anyway, Sam, when you're ready, let's listen to "Light Me Up." This is Sam's favorite song.
You light me up, baby, like a flame. I'm undone, baby. Call my name. Don't let go. Don't let go.
And that was what, Kay? Rxchelle? Or you know how you'd say that.
Rxchelle.
So I really like this song. Dave just said, Dave Werba, who should be on camera right now, he must be naked or something. I'm not really sure, but he's in the tub. He's in the tub drinking a glass of wine with candles. He said Vox way too low, mix issues here, but great voice. Exactly what I was going to say. My main point is it sounded like the producer really liked his beat to me, because the drums in particular in the chorus, way too loud. Sir?
So, who's it on?
Ryan raised his hand first.
The song has no substance. It's like very simple. It's like you and me, that kind of stuff. Like we're in love, So it has no substance, has no story. And then just like the first one, like everybody thinks in pop music now that if you don't have auto-tune, you're not in the game. And that needs to go, man. We need to get rid of this auto-tune and like save it for like some precious moments in not every song.
No, I agree.
I think they did some really cool stuff where they played with auto-tune, in the song. That actually was pretty neat, but it's so much and there's just no story to the song. I mean, it's not even like if there was like a time capsule with a bunch of songs that were like in humanity, this one would not be in there, in my opinion. But you got to commend the artist for even recording it. So well done.
Yeah, overall, it's like we said, it's not horrible or anything like that, but it definitely has some mix issues. Yeah,
I'm just hearing
you're just talking the overall meat of the song.
Yeah, the meat of the song, and I mean, there's no hook, and it's a pop song.
Sure.
I mean, awesome. They did something which most people don't even do. So I got to give them that.
Exactly. We're not trying to rip on anybody. We're just trying to build up the community and give some positive, constructive criticism. So who's next?
Well, I want to piggyback off that because I do agree, especially about the auto-tune comment. That is that is a big pet peeve of mine right now.
You don't use that very much at all, do you?
No. I mean, of course, let's be clear, every artist who records and has a song mastered, there's an auto-tune that runs through there. But as far as that T-Pain-ish, you can't really tell how I sound. It's just not, I'm not feeling it. Not, like you said, I like it for maybe those certain special moments. But I will say this record piqued my interest the most. If I was just looking at from a potential perspective, I felt like her voice was great. I felt like the song, if it was sat down and really fully developed the message of it, I felt like it really had that Katy Perry type of feel that stuff that she likes to do. So I felt like out of all four, for me, it just had the most potential, if we're talking mainstream, can really sell to a bigger audience.
Sure. Harleen just said it's a rave song. How do you feel about that?
I didn't like the song. I know that's a surprise for you guys, right? And that's not to take away from the artist. The song put me in the mind frame of the Dawson's Creek theme song. And going back to what was said earlier about it really having no substance or story behind it, Dawson's Creek theme song annoyed me because it sounded like a teenage female who didn't know what love was, who was just saying what sounded good off a movie. So in this song, it just sounds like a lot of like the actual song and the words she's saying sounds almost like, hey, look, I know you don't care about me like that, but let's just dance and forget about that. You know what I'm saying? Don't break my heart right now. Let's just enjoy the night and deal with the realities And again, that's like a teenage emotion to have, to not want to deal with a real issue. Like you said, it was very repetitive. It was just pretty much like when you were a kid and you're trying to make a poem, so you say all the things that you think are corny enough to be, I guess, perceived as romantic.
I think you pissed Kay off, man.
I see.
Nah, she must have an issue.
But I mean, it probably would be, like she said, a more pop record that I could probably see people picking up on just because of the simplicity of the music these days. Like, people don't seem to want to be challenged. They don't want to think. They don't want to overly look into details about stuff. So, I mean, from that pop record standpoint, like, it probably would be a great record. You know what I'm saying? And probably do very well, but I personally don't like it. But again, I didn't like the thing to Dawson's Creek, and apparently that was one of the great.
Well, and you're just giving your honest opinion, and that's fine. You're giving your honest opinion, but you're not like, oh, Kay said her computer died. It sucks.
No, but I mean, I'm not being harsh on the song. I mean, the vocals, I felt like the vocals were decent. I saw the problems that you guys saw with the mix, but I'm just looking at it as a song overall. It's definitely one of those songs where it's like, if I heard it on the radio, I would turn, but I can definitely picture myself having to turn from it 100 million times a day.
It's no Britney Spears Toxic, that's for sure.
True. But I mean, I just didn't like it. I mean, I felt like he said, it wasn't really any substance to the song. It was just, let's hold on to this moment forever. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, with the Dawson's Creek song, it had that I don't want to wait till our lives to be over type of feel to it.
I like that story. You know, what I'm saying, I like that love story. I like that, but it just didn't even lead me into that. It was kind of like, the boy I want. You know, it's like, it's not even like a real dude. You know, it's like a blow up doll in the back. Anyways,
it definitely wasn't like, this might be my least favorite song because it's the only one that I said I didn't like. But again,
that makes sense.
It sounded like a teenager wrote the song. Like, you know what I'm saying? From the standpoint of the love, it was like, I wanted to hear more. Like, why do you want this moment to last forever? Like what's so special about this person? And it was just kind of the simple, like, I love you. I want to dance with you forever. It was overly corny. That's
yeah, I didn't need it.
It wasn't even like corny like a story, you know? It was just like 4 words. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, the writing needed some work. It did.
A little corny. That's just me, though. It didn't have a story. He's right, which makes it more corny. Like, at least if they had a story that I could follow, I don't think that it would have been looked at as so corny. It was just like, where are we going with this? If I was the guy she was singing to, I probably left her on the dance.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude. Okay, on that note, Kay, I'm glad you're back. I thought we lost you.
My computer died and I don't have my core. How about that?
Oh, bummer. Yeah, Dave said, don't you see her potential? Well, Dave, you should come in here and ask him yourself. I mean, I don't know what happened to you. You're supposed to be 10 minutes late.
Tell Dave that's what I said. I felt like that record has a lot of potential with the right work.
Hey, and I said that it's just my opinion. I don't like it, but I could definitely hear it being successful in the pop world. I just
Exactly.
listened to it. But like I said earlier, I didn't like the Dawson's Creek theme song, and apparently that was everywhere. That was on every teenage angst song, movie, show that you could think of.
Well, I got to go look up Dawson's Creek and see what you're talking about. So let's see. Let's go around. I'm just kidding. Never watched the show, but I know what you're talking about. Sort of. So let's go around the table here. Let's wrap things up because we're going about an hour. We do 4 songs and we do about, one song every 15 to 20 minutes. Hang out, chat out. That'll change a little bit here and there. There's some room for fluctuations and stuff, but I'm really, really, really glad you guys hung out with me tonight. You have no idea how much this made my night, my week even. So feel free to come back any week, okay? I mean, if you miss a week, it's all good. It's still an open invitation. All you got to do is get in touch with me and ask what the link is, because we're going to be here. So let's go around and tell everybody once again who we are and what we're doing and where we can find each other. I'll go last. Let's go ladies first again, okay?
All right. Hey, I just want to shout out to all my soul searchers that checked in tonight. I'm so excited to be here. Thanks again, Joe, for the invite.
Of course.
My single, Time to Fly, that I released this year is out now with the video. I'm working on my new album. I'm actually headed to LA to take some meetings and have some discussions. So you guys send me some good vibes for that. I'm hoping that I can make some serious moves with that trip. Again, I'm K-Soul, and you can connect with me through all my social media at my website, www.ksoulmusic.com.
Cool. That's pretty much your handle everywhere, right? K-Soul Music?
Yes.
And is it music with a Q?
Okay. Quick, fast story.
Go ahead, tell us.
No, because I'm really not a fan of the slang spelling. No offense, who does? Do your thing. It's K-Soul Music with a C, but unfortunately, somebody is K-Soul Music on Twitter and Facebook, so I had to put the Q. So.
That's just on Twitter and Facebook then?
Correct. Everywhere else is K-Soul Music with a C.
Okay, cool. Just cleared that up. Gentlemen, who'd like to go first before we head out?
I'm Brian with Modern Sons. Wait, what's the question? Oh,
who are you? Why are you here? And why are you bothering me? No, where can we find your music?
You offered us some awesome exposure, and it really works. Seriously, I make alternative indie rock, and just got back from tour, and we're gonna pretty much be hunkering down for the winter and writing songs, and yeah, modernsons.com or Spotify. Ooh, and we just got added to Pandora, so that's kind of neat.
Very cool. Very
Cool.
cool.
Yeah, that's through CD Baby finally.
I got that email too. Yeah, it seems like there's new Pandora stuff. I got denied a long time ago. I was like, well, screw you, Pandora. I don't even listen to it anyway. So
That's true.
anyway.
That's because you're dangerous.
Easy.
Yeah, y'all know B-Eazy, know that entertainment. You can follow me at Twitter, Instagram, or on Snapchat at Team Easy KD. That's Easy EAZY. I'm on SoundCloud as Eastside Easy. Make sure y'all go check out my song Sexual Exchange, which is off of my Lonely Stoner EP, which is also available for free download on SoundCloud.com as well as Spinrilla.com. And make sure y'all go check out my Panda E-Mix on YouTube. Like I said, I got a new joint coming called Fist Up with my homie It's Mr. Alexander. And again, I want to shout out everybody that came in tonight to support. Shout out Peter Gray, who's also one of the greatest producers and rappers out of Chicago, along with It's Mr. Alexander. And you can expect great things from all of us. And check out the Vega Cortez song that was released. I put the link in the comments while we were talking.
Cool. You're like doing karate, man.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Hey,
You're animated.
AZ coming up, so you know what I'm saying? It's hard to get out of that. How Jay used to move his hands in the videos, I kind of adopted that in real life.
I love it, man. I love hanging out with you. I love hanging out with all of you guys. It's great.
Joey Wildchild White, good luck, man.
Me. Yeah, Joey White. Cool. I see that comment. So I am JoJo Keys. That's JoeJoeKeys, JoJoKeys.com, and JoJo Keys everywhere on social media. I'm also on Spotify. I'm only like 90-something followers away on Spotify from being able to get verified, whatever that means. So follow me over there, and got some new music that I'm working on. And I am also the founder and operator of Indie Music Plus. My partner was supposed to be here tonight. I don't know where he is, but I'm going to go punish him in a minute. His name is David Werbo. You can find us on indiemusicplus.com. We're live streaming every Tuesday and Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. right here. And we're also on Periscope on Tuesday nights. So anyway, thank you everybody for hanging out with me once again in this room and in the other rooms and all that stuff. Yeah, we'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Sam, let's cut this out. Peace.
Later.